After a heartbreaking visit to a Syrian refugee camp, one woman was inspired to make a difference. It all started in her kitchen. It's part of today's Impact Your World. Barbara Masad has a way in the kitchen. So after a visit to a Syrian refugee camp in Lebanon, the cookbook author and photographer knew there was a very special recipe she needed to whip up.
I just had to do something. I didn't know what, but I just wanted to get closer to this problem.
Lebanon has been overwhelmed with more than 1 million Syrian refugees. Many live in the Bekaa Valley refugee camp and struggle to provide for their families.
This whole adventure started when I went up to the Bekaa. Not knowing that I was going to do a cookbook, I started taking photographs of the refugees. I have a friend of mine, her name is Tina, and she called me one day. She said, I want to cook soup for the refugees. You know, like in America, they have soup kitchens. And that's what we did.
Masad began collecting recipes from chefs, foodies, and friends to create a cookbook called Soup for Syria. All proceeds go to the UN Refugee Agency to help Syrian refugees. Masad says her work must continue to support children like 6-year-old Aya, who has been at this camp for 2 years.
I became attached to them. So this has been my drive and my motivation to continue the project.
Impact Your World is brought to you by Suffragette, starring Carey Mulligan, Helena Bonham Carter, and Meryl Streep. Now playing in select theaters.
Fight to secure the vote for women. Defy this government.
Vote for women!
Punish those responsible.
Mama!
All my life, I've done what men told me. I can't have that anymore. We burn things, because war's the only language men listen to. We will win.
Never surrender. Never give up the fight.
Rated PG-13.